It's not bad. It's good.
Okay. And adding up to the fact that there's free light bill.
Oh yes, she was wishing for it. I'm sure the bill we're talking
the
about.
last time she mentioned
And
it.
we have it now, and another 1 week of lockdown.
Yeah, we're still
we
gonna
are
be doing the
good.
show.
Exactly.
Still get the chance to watch us every week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 1 p.m. Just let us have an interesting time right here on the show. All right, let's get down to business as we always do right here. We're talking about Doxa Open University, and you guys come here, bring us new information from Doxa, things we need to know that we don't know already. So, in view of that, as usual, as I ask, who would like to start today? You always start,
Probably
So
today we'll push it to.
All right, let's push it to
Or
Gloria.
maybe the guy in the middle will start.
She wants to go. All right, so what new thing do you have for us today?
Oh, new things. Today we're bringing on board a lot, which I don't want to start myself. I want you to take it up and throw it up to us because we're bringing a lot of benefits. We usually talk of benefits pertaining to students enrolling, but I want viewers out there to know that today we are here with a benefit. Especially that goes out to viewers who aren't coming or are prospective students, but there's something we have for them as well.
Well, I think my appetite is already where to find out what you're talking about, So I think now Gloria can just take over,
So we can start with maybe business opportunities.
Most definitely.
Yes, that Doxa Open University has a whole number of business opportunities for not only students but also viewers who have been watching our show, dedicated viewers, and then also prospective students, people who are interested in doing media. So one of our opportunities that we're offering documentary content, and basically that is for our students who are already enrolled into our schools. If they have very intriguing stories, maybe personal life stories that people need to hear, some stories change people's lives, like they really add something to your life. We want to hear those stories. We want to know those stories. So we are looking at having you on board for something. We'll give you something, but we want your stories to share to people so they can know. And then another, should I continue?
Sure, you can.
Okay. Another, we're also going to have up and coming quizzes. Where we will have, we use our social media space. So we want people to go on our website regularly and also go on our social media, our Twitter handles, our Instagram handles. And we'll be putting up quizzes there to entertain people while they're back at home. And then there'll also be some wonderful, wonderful awards that these people can get.
All right, that's great. And if you're wondering what the social media handles are, it's Doxa OUGH on Facebook.
Technology department will take a look at it, and then if it's good, we'll put some beats on it for you and produce the music, put it on air. We'll play it on Doxa Radio, Doxa TV, M7 Radio. And at the end of the day, it will make some revenue for you. Exactly. And as well as we have this offer for actors and actresses. Yes. So you are very talented. You can act a very good scene, even without a script or something. Just do something. Put your phone down. Record a video of yourself acting. Send it to our WhatsApp numbers as well. We would give you to a company we call Creanovate. They are in charge of creative and talented students.
Creanovate.
Exactly. Creativity and innovation. Yes. So we'll give you to them, and then they would manage your talent and nurture you to become the actress or the actor that you've always dreamt of being.
So sort of like pushing them to showcase a bit of what they have to offer.
Exactly.
All right, to go back to when you were talking about the, I think it was the referral revenue, right? Just want to be sure, it doesn't have to be a student that can get the revenue. How about if you're someone at home, like that doesn't, or that's done with school, if you get what I mean? And they just want to bring students to the school. Do they still get that revenue?
It's a business opportunity for all. For all. So a market woman could sit by the TV today watching and says, oh, I have about 5 grandchildren somewhere who need to go to school. Bring these 5. You're a market woman, but you have up to 50% on each of them. So if they pay their full semester fees, you have up to 15%. If they pay half a semester fee, you have up to 15%.
So the money, is it going to be embedded into the fees? No. We are not adding any charges to the fees we are already charging. Okay. So we are giving you that 15% for just bringing us a student. So that's just to clarify.
There's going to be ways that you're going to give a person probably mobile money or something like that.
Of course, if you have an account, you pay into
account. Whatever medium you choose, we'll give it to you.
All right, it's good we've cleared that up because in case, like what Kelvin was talking about the person that's not planning to be a student.
Exactly.
It wouldn't benefit you if they put in your fees or take it out of your fees.
Exactly.
You don't have fees. So yeah.
Exactly.
All right, then that's great. That's some really cool benefits and some business opportunities you just shared with us this afternoon. So I realized that
some of our unique new programs, which I'll take one of them, is gaming console. Gaming console development. You get it. This is something which is not in our system, but Doxa OU has brought it up. And with this, it's not about studying how to play game, how to use your pad, the user interfaces, and all of that. But it's about making, assembling. So it has to do with the software, the firmware, and the hardware of the gaming console. So all of these come into play. So we teach modules like the soft kernel, storage medium, video output, audio output, how to create, how to make them, what goes into the motherboard of the gaming console, how to repair. All of these details are taught so that the student comes out and can create a gaming console, design a software for the gaming console. So these are some of the unique programs we have.
Yeah, and the thing is, if a lot of people don't know, actually, the gaming business is really lucrative.
Very.
Yeah, because there's so many young people out there, even old people, people who don't do anything else apart from play games.
Playing games.
And people actually spend their lifetime building their gaming careers, you know, their video game playing careers. So if you're able to come up with something new, something unique, or innovative to the game pads they already have or the gaming consoles they already have, then you've hit the jackpot. So I don't know if someone's thinking that this is just child's play. It's not. It's not.
Not at all.
Search on Google right now. You're going to see how much is actually in that industry. So it's great that Doxa University has seen that prospect and is deciding to train people in that. So that's awesome.
Okay, all right. So we also have another program which we don't really speak about. That's DTT. That's digital terrestrial transmission. Some people also like to call it digital transmission, digital terrestrial transmission or television. Basically, this is radio and TV on a network that's being carried by a network, and it's territorial, so it goes from when you're marking territories, like from point to point. And it has sections. It has the infrastructure, it has content, which is the content that goes on the infrastructure, and then also the consumers, which is us who are going to consume what we are doing. And Doxa Open University is offering these courses because, like you're saying, it's very lucrative, and it's basically where the world is going now, because everything is digital. We used to go in the kitchen and try to cook something and we turn the knobs, but now we can just touch and tell the oven what we want to do. So that's basically what it is. So the world is moving from analog to digital. And so let me cite an example, like for instance, when we look at even let me use artisans, for instance. These artisans, like plumbers, people use their hands to do things, like bakers, carpenters. They have like cameras now. They're using media to do their work. Carpenters as well, they're using laser to do their measurements and everything. So now what we used to do to turn the knob, now we just need to touch, and then technology has its way of doing that. But people don't really think of how that happens. How are we able to create something that we just tap and then it does all the work for us? So at Doxa Open University, you can come here, we'll teach you how to do those things, and then obviously, if this is where the world is moving, it's a great job opportunity for us.
Okay, so another program we have is IPTV and OTT broadcast. Basically, IPTV is Internet Protocol Television, and OTT is over-the-top television. And like Gloria mentioned, or like we keep saying every day, the world is changing globally.
Yeah.
We are moving from an analog world into a digital world.
Yeah.
So when we say over the top internet protocol TV, it's basically TV on the internet. For example, we have YouTube. And on YouTube, people make a lot of money daily on YouTube. They put their content there. You see everybody creating YouTube handles, posting funny videos, posting content, whatever it is, putting short series, documentaries, and movies there for us to download. And some of them you can't even download on the go. You just have to watch it whilst it is there. So this is what the world is turning into right now. So at Doxa Open University, we teach you how to create internet protocol television and then put content on it. And then at the end of the day, the content generates income for you. Exactly. So you don't come to the school and then read books so much and don't actually practice. We teach you what we teach you the technology the world is evolving into as of now. So you are always ahead of it. Exactly.
All right, great. And then I guess this is the final one, tree broadcast journalism. I think last time we were here, we spoke about how Doxa is trying to move to local content, to train people in local content, people that have carved their niche in that particular area. So I believe that's why the tree broadcast journalism has been
introduced.
Yeah. So anything more you'd like to add to that or explain deeper, or is it just the basic?
Okay, with a tree.
All right. At this point, we would have to go for a break.
Okay.
Yeah, so when we get back, we would
right.
just touch a bit on that. All right, you're still watching Time with Doxa Open University on AFA Sports, Channel I, and the Minister's Channel. We're having a great time on the show. Do stay tuned, because we'll be right back after this break. You're still watching Time with Doxa Open University on AFA Sports, Channel I, and the Minister's Channel. My name is Jessica Daniel, and I'm here with KD, Kelvin, and Gloria. And before the break, we were talking about the new product, the new programs that Doxa Open University have introduced to their curriculum. And at that, before the break, Kelvin was on the tree broadcast journalism, and you were about to explain it, but unfortunately, we had to go for a break. So I'm just gonna hand it back to you to continue with your explanation.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think KD wants to touch. That's why.
Okay.
With another
All right.
program.
No problem.
So he was saying before we went on the break, Dr. Open University has sat down to think about the creative or the innovative student, lady or gentleman out there who is very good at presenting, who is very good or has command over the local language, Chi especially. Because when you come to Ghana, Chi is the common language we all speak.
Yeah.
Everybody has learns a bit of Chi, no matter where you are coming from. So Doxa Open University has thought about this person who doesn't really understand English, who doesn't have command over the English language, that like some people do. So we've introduced broadcast journalism in Chi for this person to be able to come to school, learn broadcast journalism, what it entails in Chi, just like the way you would learn in English. And if you are able to have control or command over your local dialect, everybody would want to listen to you, because many a times when there are critical issues in the country and then informations are being passed, the local Ghanaian or the ordinary Ghanaian who has not really had formal education doesn't understand because it is in English. And English not being a spoken language, they find it difficult to understand and actually translate. So we think if we introduce broadcast journalism in Chi, and people are able to communicate information in Chi to the ordinary Ghanaian, it would go a long way to help. And I think it will be very lucrative, because we don't have many people doing journalism in Chi. It's always in English. There used to be in Dangbe, GBC, but now I don't see we don't see.
I think it's only the channels that have taken specific languages.
Exactly. So if we are able to train people in this area, it will go a long way to help us as a nation as a whole. So basically that's it. So anybody who is interested in learning journalism, but you want to do it in the local language, Chi specifically, you can enroll at Doxa Open University. We are looking at bringing the other dialects on board, but for now, it's Chi we are starting with.
All right, and the number to call is 0202 500 500. The number to call is 0202 500 500 if you want to enroll to Doxa Open University. If you want to find out more about how to enroll, especially in these times where you're supposed to stay at home, just call that number. All right. Kelvin, you were saying you had something new you were going to add.
Doxa set to educate using Zoom software. Doxa OU gain affiliation with M7 Radio Network. Doxa OU eliminates language barrier in broadcast department. The news in detail. Doxa Open University is set to kickstart an educative online forum using the Zoom software to inform prospective students and guidance about Doxa Open University. According to the founder of Doxa Open University, Dr. Kukubaini, he mentioned that a Zoom forum is going to be a live video which can contain about 200 people, and having a resource person from the United Kingdom elaborating on reasons why people should enroll in Doxa Open University. Doxa Open University has gained affiliation with M7 Radio Network to boost the practical hands-on training of each student. Dr. Kukubaini, the originator of Doxa Open University, disclosed to Doxa News Team that, as a media institution, its goal is to ensure that students become experts in their field of study, and in achieving that, 80% practical studies have been made compulsory to all students. He added that M7 Radio Network will serve as a platform for broadcast journalism students of Doxa Open University to improve on their skills. Still in Doxa News, Doxa Open University, moving out of the ordinary, has attached French and Twi language to its broadcast journalism department.
To add to that, we've been talking about our new events coming up lately. And it will surprise you to know that most of these events is being put together and organized by the SRC in collaboration with the executives of Doxa Open University. So Doxa as an institution has not taken all of this upon themselves. We want the students to get involved because it's a multimedia school, and whilst the SRC is getting involved, the students' total participation is also needed. So when the event is going on, when it has to do with camera production, is a student's project. When it has to do with sound, is a student's project. When it has to do with lighting, is a student. Everything that has to do with the production of any event is SRC is part of it, so that the students can actually take practical lessons whilst the actual event is ongoing. So they are very much present and very, very active in everything we do on campus.
All right, that's great. Anything you'd like to add, Kelvin? Or
she just touched on that. One of these days during our events and expo, we would like viewers to come and watch the display. Okay, because our SLC is trained to believe in our terms, practical hands-on. So anytime there's a project of a sort, it is distributed among the departments and faculty. So producing and directing, you are going to produce and direct this program for today. Camera production, you are handling camera. So when you come and see these people working, it's different from the SLC we know out there, which is mostly about fun. But this time around, you see a lot of expos that come into play.
All right, thank you very much, Kelvin. And if you're wondering what number to call to make inquiries or to enroll, it's 0202 500 500. The number again is 0202 500 500. Well, towards the end of the show, we're going to be opening the phone line, so you can save the same number and call us in, ask your questions on the show, leave your comments, and we're here to help you. All right, at this point, there's going to be the demonstrations that I told you about. Yes, I have a gentleman standing next to me in the person of FM. Welcome, FM again. Yes, you're back again. Welcome back. Same to you. Same to you. All right, you know, this morning when I was getting dressed, someone was asking me why I'm not wearing black. Is that a thing?
Well, we don't need to wear black.
Yeah, I told them that Jesus died, so I'm happy. You know, because if he didn't die, I'll be going to hell. You got All right. What do you have for us today, Efra?
Well, today we will be moving to the Faculty of Journalism and Communication Studies first. You've seen the news anchors. It's time to see the presenters also as well. So we will be moving into the classroom to see what a student. So you pick a seat, right? Okay. Enjoy.
Let me help you.
Okay. So I'll actually sit in and let's see what we're going to talk about. Let's see whether I have an idea actually of what is going to be discussed.
So should I take it? Come back from the break.
You are back from the break. You are back from the break. So you welcome your viewers from the break, and straight on you introduce your guest on the show.
Okay.
Right. Let's give it a try.
Okay.
Welcome back from the quick commercial break. This is the Verified Show, proudly brought to you by Doxa Open University, the first fully fledged multimedia institute and technology institute as well. And then it's also brought to you by Media 7 Group of companies. Today we want to talk a little bit more about the e-learning thing. And since FM is here, I'm sure he's actually
what else can I say? I have to sit in.
About this e-learning thing. So FM, I overheard somewhere that students, when we sit in class, we are being taught, and the next minute we forget. Now there is this e-learning thing where the Ministry of Education through Ghana Education Service has brought up the e-learning on TV channels where kids sit down and just watch. How essential do you think this is?
Well, a very good afternoon to our viewers, and I'm sure this is a great initiative by the Ministry of Education through the.
When you say e-learning, assume, always be in the position, because the media, we first educate, we inform, and we do what? We entertain.
Sure.
This is an informative program you are having. So your e-learning thing, you should have found a way of defining it to the ordinary viewer.
Okay.
Do you understand? But at least that is exactly how to host a program. And you, FM, why did you come here? Because I saw you with your microphone. And
yeah. I'm actually going around to see what is actually happening in the lecture hall. So I guess I'm here. We're moving to another lecture hall as well to see what is happening there too. Yeah. So I won't waste much of it. I hope you are enjoying your lecture.
Yeah, sure. Lecture is fine, but I want to shock the viewers out there because the e-learning thing is not really a new thing at Doxa Open University. The school authority, and I commend Dr. Kukubainin, our chancellor, for that, because he has actually created an environment where we can all log on to a platform and learn, interact with lecturers. And
that is what we do here at Doxa Open University. You want to be a broadcast journalist? What are you home waiting for? I will be moving to the next lecture hall, but before then I want Jessica to take over from the studio before I move to the next lecture hall. Over to you, Jessica.
Like people are telling me I'm going to read online, like what I want the whole book. Some people say, you know, some people took it like the way, you know, some people when they eat their wachi, they need the leaf. It's in their mind that when they have the leaf, it makes the food taste nice.
A lot of lecturers were like, do we need this now? Is it a time? We are used to the traditional system. Why don't we continue in that way? But you realize it just caught us.
True.
It just caught us.
You know, over to what Yaira just did, how would you say, you know, it was? How did it go?
Well, she's a student and she's still under training. She's not done with school, but she's able to put together a talk show by herself and deliver this well. She just puts FM on the spot because I'm not sure FM was ready to go and say. She put him on the spot and then engaged him. I think it was a very good one she did.
All right. Nicely said, Katie. And talking about what students do, we're about to look at a video from two of the students of Doxa Open University talking about, you know, how they feel or what Doxa Open University has done for them. So let's take a look at that.
In tomorrow's media today.
Hello, my name is Salma Biako, a student of Doxa Open University in my third year studying broadcast journalism.
If you hear your students talk good about you, say something good to somebody about you, it makes you satisfied. It makes you know that, oh, you are doing something good actually. And whoever you are impacting knowledge into is happy and satisfied about it. Exactly.
All right, that's awesome. Well, at this point, you know, you can call in to the show, give your comments, and share, ask any questions you'd like to ask. The number to call is 0202 500 500. It's 0202 500 500. Do call in and we'll gladly receive your call and talk to you. All right. There was something we were talking about before the show started about how you guys are introducing skill set programs. Yes, I would like you to elaborate on that, you know, for the viewers out there.
Okay, that's fine. Earlier on, when I was discussing IPTV, well, she did IPTV. When I was discussing DTT, my bad, I was talking about the artisans. I mentioned earlier the electricians, the carpenters, the ones who use their hands to do work. We want them to know that we also have programs for them. Like we said at Doxa Open University, no one is left out. And we are offering these programs that they'll use modern technology, that is media, to do their work. So stressing on what I was saying before, carpenters will be using laser, the electricians will be using cameras to look at wires that are underneath. What he was talking about, fiber optics, the speed. I mean, where we dig these wires, these cables, we keep them underground. We're not going to risk human beings every time to go under to do that. Now, because of media, lives don't have to be lost. We can just use the cameras to see what exactly is the problem. The same with the plumbers. If something is choking, for instance, some people, when they go over to their friend's house, maybe they wash their hand, a ring falls into the sink, and then they get stuck, you can't tell. The plumbers can use media, which is now the camera, to see what exactly the problem is, to fix it. So basically, this is what we are doing, and we are going to offer these courses at Doxa Open University.
Most definitely.
All right.
Kelvin mentioned, I'm just adding a little to what she said. Kelvin said earlier that we create all of these programs so people would think that, hey, almost said, no, someone can professor to school. How will I be able to cope? No, we accept or admit everybody, no matter your background, no matter your age, no matter no matter your level of education. Just enroll with us. You are good.
But I hope they do know that if they want to do broadcast journalism in English, they're gonna have to learn English no matter what.
Exactly. That's why we brought it in cheap.
Exactly.
French as well.
All right. You remember last time we were on set, you know, this guy, Eugene did his rap demonstration and then we did a new song right here on set. Today we're going to do something related to music as well.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure they're wondering what it is. They'll find out very soon. But if you're wondering, the number you can call into the show on is 0202 500 500. It's 0202 500 500, and it's on your screen. And you can check Doxa Open University out on social media, on Facebook and on Instagram at Doxa OUGH, and on Twitter at Doxa OU. Yeah. Kelvin, you didn't add anything to what they were saying about the skill set programs. I don't know.
It's very important for us to upgrade. Okay. Gone are the days an architect would take a paper and a pencil, would have to draw, sketch the building, check alignment and all of those things. But today there are softwares. There are softwares which when you sit by within 30 minutes or an hour, you can design a whole mansion, have your alignment, have everything accurate. So these are the upgraded versions of skill sets we've brought up to teach people so that you can upgrade yourself in whatever profession you are already in, but with media, how media could help you achieve something you take a lot of labor to do within a short period of time.
All right, thank you very much, Kelvin. And don't forget, we're proudly coming to you live from the Media 7 studios in Hacho, Accra, and we're proudly sponsored by Media 7 group of companies. You know, Ukeme spoke in the news today about the fact that Doxa Open University is collaborating with M7 Radio for the radio students to be able to broadcast stuff. We spoke about it on the last show, but you know, just to reiterate it one more time and let them know the main reason why that collaboration was established.
Yeah, there's one thing: making available facility for the students in the field of their study. Okay, it was funny when it was my time, and then you just have to sit down. You're welcome to Time with Doxa. You're imagining your console, your microphone, your faders, where they are and everything. But God being so good, we have an affiliation with M7 Radio Network. So all students who fall within such field of study have this. So all of their programs. One thing is when you come to Doxa OU, it's either you come with a project you have or we would develop one for you. So we saw Yaya just some few minutes ago with her show, The Verified Show. This is a show she has and will build up and commercialize it while in Doxa OU. So M7 Radio Network's affiliation with Doxa OU is to provide that space for students to have the exposure. So your show, you could start broadcasting it while you're in school. When commercial value comes on it, you now enjoy, earn while you study and all of this. And then studying materials, all the tutorial sessions we speak about. And during this lockdown session, there will be VLA sessions. People who cannot access data to go on the internet to enjoy such tutorials.
Let me leave it to Asanka, DJ Asanka.
Make up your mind. Pretty girl, you're taking your time. Why you do me like this? You know me loving your wine. Go one beat, take a color picker. Go color picker. Go one beat, take a color picker. Go color picker, color. Love in a thousand different flavors. I wish that I could taste them all night. No, I ain't got no dinner plates, so you should bring all your friends. I swear that to all of y'all my type. All you girls in here, if you're feeling thirsty, come on, take a sip, 'cause you know what I'm serving. No. Shimmy, 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 shimmy.
DJ Asanka.
DJ Asanka.
it's crazy. Oh, God on the man. It's tattoos on my neck. 15 minutes in a different time zone. And since I have it at the 15 minutes in a different time zone. And since I have it at the
All right, so that is DJ Asanka, and you can see he is still a student at Doxa Open University. You want to be a professional DJ? What are you home waiting for? We give you the platform, we give you the opportunity to learn everything you need to know about DJing. DJ Asanka, turn down a bit for me. 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 We are already heated up right here, but we must understand that this is a lecture hall, and actually this is in session, so very soon Jessica will be taking over, but then this is your monitor, right, and this is the taint.
I used to believe we were burning on the edge of something beautiful, something beautiful. Selling a dream, smoking a beer and keep us waiting on a miracle. I'm at a party I don't want to be at. And I don't ever wear a suit and tie. Wondering if I can sneak out the back. Nobody's even looking me in my eyes. Can you take my hand, finish my drink, say, shall we dance? Hell yeah. You know I love you, did I ever tell you? You make it better like that. Don't think I fit in at this party. Everyone's got so much to say. Yeah, I always feel like I'm nobody. Who wants to fit in?
You lose your app. You were all dancing and you didn't even know you were back on air. You're
I would say I'll leave it for the viewers to judge, because I mean, if you've seen all of these demonstrations day in and day out, and you are still indecisive about whether to enroll or not, I'm sorry, you're not doing any good to yourself. You should pick up your phone, call the phone lines, and enroll.
All right, thank you very much, Katie. I'd like to say a big thank you to those of you who watched us on Facebook. And there was a comment on Facebook by Kofi Asante Mensah. It's like great discussion. Yes, thank you for tuning in. And if you didn't leave a comment, thank you for watching as well. And those of you who tried to call in or called in, but the network was messing up or we couldn't answer, well, don't worry. We're going to be here on Monday, and you can get to call in and ask your questions and leave your comments as well. Thank you very much for being on set with me today. It's been awesome. Okay. Oh, yeah.
I just want to remind them that the offer for 50% discount off your first year tuition fee is still valid till the 19th of April, so they should enroll now.
All right, great.
And for the end while studying, we've mentioned a lot of opportunities going on. So you still need to come, because there's a lot to earn while studying. And because of awards and honors, today happens to be Olonke's birthday. That's Philip. He happens to be our video mixer.
Happy birthday. He likes to go by the name Olonka. Happy birthday, Olonka.
Lonkeezy.
All right, wish you all the best. Gloria, we're going to say something.
I just want to say thank you for having us once again. And everyone out there, I hope you really enjoy our shows. Please be here on Monday, same time, and you really, really enjoy what else we have in offer.
All right, thank you, Gloria. And the time is 1 p.m. on the AFA Sports Channel I and the Ministers Channel. And we're also live on Facebook at Ministers Channel. We're coming to you live from the Media 7 studios in Hatcho, Accra, and we're proudly sponsored by Media 7 group of companies. I do hope you enjoyed the show, so don't forget to join us same time on Monday. All right, my name is Jessica Daniel.